What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. Evidently, there's no rest for the wicked. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Peter. Y'all, Peter then got arrested. Ashley's denying colorism. And I think I actually found the woman who had the rendezvous with G and Mia, maybe, potentially. I don't know. Like the video as my intro plays, and we're going to get right into both those stories.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big moves.
Never emotionally fulfilling ever. Know that.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
I hope you. You need help? No. Okay.
Okay, guys. So last night I heard, I think actually my buddy Storm and Rowe broke the story about Peter being arrested, but I was live with you guys doing a 3-hour live called RHOP Mess and Gossip. Check that out. That was a subscriber call-in show. So that was your show. And it lasted 3 hours. Crazy. I don't do 3-hour lives, but it was fun. Thank you for everybody who called in. Thank you for everybody who watched. Now on to Peter. Y'all, Peter got arrested. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. They got the actual court documents. Crazy. And then I'll tell you why, even though this, the allegations are what are in question, I'll tell you why I believe them. Neighbors, it's not looking good for Peter Thomas. He's currently facing a criminal charge from a woman who claims he allegedly choked her up at his restaurant, Bar One in Baltimore. The victim, Chanel Williams, claims she was in the restaurant with her friends and noticed Peter was allegedly drunk and made a comment about it. Peter apparently overheard the comment because they were in the same section and got in his feelings about it. Chanel claims Peter started grabbing her throat aggressively to the point she had to ask his staff to get him off of her. The victim was apparently distraught and embarrassed and taken aback by his alleged actions. After doing some research, we learned the victim is the niece of Tammy Rivera. We reached out to Tammy for comment, but we haven't heard back yet. So if you don't know, and here's the, where is it? Here is the actual charges. Now, Tammy Rivera, if you don't know, was on a show, Love and Hip Hop. She was married to Waka Flocka. So that's Tammy. Let me stop sharing that. Guys, again, let me put my allegedly banner. But if you guys remember, that's kind of his MO. He does that to women. So I don't know, the extent of how aggressive it was. I'm not here to say that. I'm just here to say we have video footage of him doing it before. Do you guys remember this? That's Peter with his arm around some lady's neck at one of his bars while he was still married to Cynthia. So again, there's the there's the neck, there's the hand. And he also, kind of did what they accused Chris Bassett of, but on the front. You guys can, comment down below how you feel about that. While I was researching this, I didn't realize that Peter had so many mugshots. Shout out to Michelle from Straight from the A. She got all of his mugshots. There's that one. There was this one without the beard. Looks like a whole different person. I also, now this was interesting. Radar Online outlined his girlfriend's criminal past. And I was like, that's interesting. This lady is in North Carolina. She's considerably younger than them. Is this Mia and G's special friend that they had at the wedding that then Peter dated? Y'all, the tea just pours down. I don't it tastes good. I don't know if that's the lady, but she was in North Carolina. Radar Line already did a story. We're not going to go through her, mugshots, but Peter, is in good company. I didn't know Marisol and her mama had mugshots. Crazy. Marlo, of course, wins the race, but let's move on to Ashley. While I'm queuing this, remember, today I'll be live at 1:30 p.m. Central Time with Gabor, Jamie, that's me, and Rodney, the voice, talking all things Potomac. Definitely come check that out. It should be a good time. So Ashley had some things to say. Shout out to Reality Chat on Instagram. Definitely go and follow them regarding colorism on Potomac. Let's listen to what she had to say.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show last night. I got a lot of your feedback regarding the discussion we had on colorism. It was definitely something that had to be addressed because of what's been happening in the media sphere, I guess you'd say. And it is unfortunately a harsh reality of 2023 that there's still some very backwards and asinine thinking.
I appreciate that she did this because it's still more than some of her castmates, but it's not just the media sphere. Yes, maybe you were forced to actually come out and talk about it, but you were very vocal season 1 about Giselle, talking about your natural hair and things of that nature. So what changed? Because I don't really feel that Giselle changed, but you used to be vocal about it. And 7 seasons in, now the media and bloggers and the viewers are the ones that have to push you to address things that are, ever present and maybe never changed. If you haven't seen my video, Beautiful Nightmare Part 1, it was a lot of things that Giselle said to Katie about race, the texture of her hair, things like that. Check that video out if you haven't already. There's clips. It's very eye-opening. But let's get back to Ashley.
And so I'm glad that Bravo, and I appreciate that Bravo and Chili Original gave us the opportunity to have that discussion, that Wendy and Candace were able to express themselves and feel heard, because I can speak, and I know every woman on this cast, I've spent so much time with them.
People are saying that the 2 to 4 minutes was not enough, and Wendy was relatively quiet. We don't know if they cut out some of the things she said because she is very educated on colorism, and Wendy is a commentator. So the fact that she was mute, people are saying they didn't like it. And were they actually heard?
That none of us ever feel that way. We all love each other based on our God-given qualities. Personality types may differ, and that's where we have issues, but
they don't even like each other, so love is a stretch.
It's never based on a person's skin color. That I can assert and maintain. I love y'all. Have a good day.
Ashley's trying to make sure that this show doesn't go under. You guys can put in the comment section. I give Ashley a hard time, but in all fairness, she was the only one on that stage who actually said, I can attest to the fact that I do have a privilege because of my skin tone. Now, people can debate both ways, whether there is colorism or not. I did a whole panel on it with Layla Lynn, the Brooke Ashley, and Nikki Starr. You can check that video out. It was a great conversation. People assert that there isn't. Some people say that just because a light-skinned person doesn't like a dark-skinned person, it's not colorism. I agree with that. We brought out some examples, but it's great conversation to have because through those conversations, people learn. And maybe there could be something inherent in your behavior that you don't even know you're exhibiting. So I love having those conversations. I don't shy away from them. I can appreciate Ashley being the only one to actually address these things. The Robins, the Giselles, not really so interested in going down that rabbit hole. Guys, this is just a lot of tea all the time. Thank you for spending time with me. Please like the video, and I will see you guys today at 1:30. Have a good one.